All right, so it's my turn for pain this morning, huh?
It is.
We're bringing back Plead the Fifth based on your guys' suggestions. Plead the Fifth is back. You guys gone on Facebook, and we've asked you guys before, like, what are the things we should keep? What are the things that you guys want us to get rid of? And, like, by a person, Plead the Fifth, because you like pain, is back. Explain what Plead the Fifth is, Kristen.
All right, so Plead the Fifth, we actually stole from Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Bravo.
Mo just walked back in. Thank you for your sacrifice, dude. Appreciate it.
It wasn't easy,
Okay.
but I'm here for you.
Go ahead.
And so what he does is he has these Bravo celebrities come on his show, ask them very uncomfortable questions. However, they get one Plead the Fifth. Here we have all pitched in. Everybody, Bert Show members, have submitted questions this week for Bert
Neat.
for his Plead the Fifth Friday. And you have 5 questions. You're allowed to plead the fifth on one of them.
Okay.
So that means 4 of those very uncomfortable questions you are going to have to answer.
The scary part of this is that Tommy is hosting it, and Tommy is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Evil?
Mean. Mean. That's it. Evil. That's another one. Yep. Okay.
Bert!
Yes, sir.
This week on Plead the Fifth, you, sir, are in the hot seat. All right, so 15 questions, one of which you can only say 15, right? That's how it works?
That was submitted. I'm guessing. No, we're doing 5.
Okay. All right, first question. What's your yearly salary?
We do this every time.
That's
I
crazy.
think we actually took that one off the table, didn't we?
We did because it
Did
came
we?
every
Yeah.
single week we
Yeah.
did this.
Darn it.
So,
Okay.
and it's not even a fair question because my yearly salary is paid out to employees, so it would sound way worse or better
Yeah.
than it really is.
No, we just mean what you end up getting.
I couldn't even answer that question, honestly. Amy takes care of it. I have said this for years that I really legitimately haven't
Okay.
seen my paycheck. I don't know what I make every 2 weeks.
That one doesn't count.
Okay.
I knew that's what I was going
And that's legit. I really have never seen a paycheck.
All right, the real question number 1. When are you retiring?
It's a good question, Tommy. When am I going to retire? I will say this safely. Giving myself a little bit of a cushion. Within a year and a half.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Question number 2. I thought for sure you'd plead the fifth on that one. Number 2. How do you feel about your ex getting engaged?
That is a really good question. And boy, that is uncomfortable. How do
I
I
want to know who submitted that one.
Yeah, all right, Tommy.
Abby.
My dumb.
Oh, my
Can I be honest? I submitted that question not thinking you were going to pick it. I submitted 5 questions. All of them are
no.
heinous. And so far, he's used 2 of them.
Yeah, we might as well call this plead the heinous because that's the ones I'm going for.
My dumb ass over here. I'm like, oh my God, Stacey got engaged to Joe? That's so exciting.
Nah, this is my ex-fiance got engaged over Christmas.
The look on everybody's face.
I'm so mad that you chose this question.
Why? No, this is the whole purpose
Yes.
of the game.
Yeah,
like this.
100%.
You understood the assignment.
You 1,000% understood the assignment.
How should I answer this? I'm going to answer it
Probably
honestly.
plead the fifth.
No, I'm not going to.
Oh,
Because I don't want to sound insensitive, but I also want to be honest. It was surprising for about a minute, and then no feelings about it whatsoever.
I think
Quite
that's
honestly.
I think that's a good sign. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, quite honestly. Yeah, I don't need to expand on it, but
Yeah.
that was really it because I am so sequestered from her life now, purposely, that I follow one of her friends. So her friend posted it, and that's the only reason why I even saw it. And I assumed when I saw it, I would get a whole bunch of DMs. I got one. So, which makes me believe that I have sequestered myself in a healthy way. So it was initially surprising, not jarring, but then it was like, oh, just things are so freaking good in my life right now that I have come to an age now where things like that don't bother me.
Yeah.
They don't bother me. And I know we've had this conversation on the show before that some people, when an ex gets married, even though you haven't been with each other for in years, it's like jarring
Yeah.
for some reason. I did not have those feelings.
All right, that tension's over, but let's create some new tension with your new girlfriend. What's your least favorite thing about your current girlfriend?
I think I mentioned it yesterday. The damn bout with tardiness, man.
The time blindness.
The time blindness.
stressful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm with you on that
But
one.
I also am doing enough research now on ADHD, and I don't want to, because I have we had the same problems when it comes to ADHD, and I'm only doing more research on it now, the more present I am that I have it. So I'm giving a lot more grace to her and me, and that's just one of the symptoms that she's fighting with. So I don't even it's frustrating, but
Yeah.
I'm not angry about it. Does that make any sense?
Because you understand why.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's move on from your personal life.
How many more do I have left?
Mess up 13,
12.
13 I think.
Two.
Yeah,
Two,
12.
okay.
To the chemistry in the studio.
Oh,
Okay.
and Abby, Bert is notorious for, like, because he's so competitive. Bert is so notorious for not using a plead the fifth and answering all five.
I'm shocked and amazed.
You're right. I had actually forgotten I can do that.
Yep.
Thanks for bringing that back up. Yeah.
It is called Plead the Fifth.
Yeah, I
for
do
me.
like answering all of them. Yeah, I don't
you've-
like coughing out.
When we played this like before, and it's been a minute, you always were like, "I'm going to do this." You were the same way, Mo.
Same exact way. I've never played the fifth.
Question number 4, Bert. What Bert Show member do you think has the absolute worst style?
And I got to take myself out of it. The worst style. Amber doesn't seem like she cares much. I'll just say that.
As evidenced by putting on long johns
Yeah.
pants
And
on you
forgetting her
and no
pants.
pants.
She's got a long commute in
Yeah, she
every
does.
morning, like for an hour. I understand it, but she don't care.
All right. She is a member of the youth group. This final question involves the Bert Show youth group, the younger members of the show.
I'm sorry, Amber, but you don't, man. You don't care. That's cool.
Which Bert Show youth group member do you think doesn't have the talent to make it in radio?
Oh, damn.
You once had a boss tell you that you did not have the talent,
And they were right.
but you proved them wrong.
I had a boss tell me that too.
Who doesn't
Did you
have...
really?
Okay, it's an interesting question, and I'm not going to take plead the fifth on it, but you guys got to hear me out. Doing a podcast is so different doing a mainstream radio show. The two things are totally and completely different. While I think he is talented, I think he is better suited for a podcast or doing something outside of radio. And gosh, I would say it's Messy Mikey.
Yeah.
Messy Mikey.
Really?
I think he's really talented, but I think as far as doing a mainstream radio show goes, way better on a podcast or way better outside of the parameters of what radio is.
I thought you was going to say Abby to clap back.
Dang it. Dang it. I didn't think of that.
I was nervous I was going to get style and talentless.
Dang it. All right, I didn't plead fifth to one of those.
Made it through the gauntlet.
Kudos, man.
Okay.
The Bert Show.